Hi, good morning. In this video, we'll be seeing the solutions for the fractions and decimals chapter of NCERT. So let's do the exercises one by one, starting with exercise 2.1. Now, under exercise 2.1, it's about, as you can see, the questions are on multiplication of fraction, okay, with a whole or with some another fraction. The question number 4 is saying, question number 1, starting with which of the following drawings A to D shows 2 into 1 by 5? Okay. Now, basically, this is a match the column. Okay. So 2 into 1 by 5 means what? After multiplying, it is 2 by 5. Now, which of the four options, okay, is representing 2 by 5? Okay. You see option D. Okay. So this represents one whole full circle. 1, 2, 3, 4 has been divided into. So this is representing 1 by 5 and 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 means 2 by 5. So this representing D. Okay. Now first one. Now second one. Second one means what? 2 into 1 by 2. That means 2 halves. Okay. So see which one? See option B. See each of this represent 1 by 2. So 2 halves. Next, 3 2 by 3. Now see option A. This is option B. Now see 3 2 by 3. Okay, that is this is 2 by 3, this is 2 by 3, and this is 2 by 3. So this represents 3 2 by 3. Okay. The last one 3 1 by 4. So 3 1 by 4 is which one? This is 1 by 4, 1 by 4, and 1 by. So in total, 3 1 by 4s are there for this reason. Coming to question number, you can write here 3 2 by 3 is which? Option A, and fourth one, which is 3 1 by 4 is which one? C. Next, some pictures A to C are given below. Tell which of them show. Okay, now the same similar question as of the first one. Sorry. So 3 1 by 5. That is 3 by 5. So look for the options. Okay. Now look this one. See, this represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each of them represents 1 by 5, 1 by 5, and 1 by 5. And when you add them, you will get what? 3 by 5. So this represents C. Okay, so that means question number 2, first part represents which? C option. The second one, 2, 1 by 3. Now you see this one, option A. This represents 1 by 3, 1 by 3. When added, will give 2 by 3. That is 2 by 3. Okay. Next, 3 3 by 4. So see here, each of the triangle is representing 3 out of the each of this is divided into 4 equal small triangles. Okay, and out of them 3 is shaded. So that is 3 by 4. And likewise, we have 3 such. So 3 times 3 by 4 will give what? When multiple, that means it's a 9 by 4. When 9 by 4 when converted to mixed form is what? 2 whole 1 by 4. That is option. Next, coming to question number 3, multiply and reduce to the lowest form and convert to mixed form. So these type of question we have seen already in the class. Okay. So 7 into 3 by 5. So first of all, multiply it 21 by 5. Now this is an improper fraction. So how do we convert improper to mixed form? We divide 21 by 5. We get what? 4 times 20. Okay. And that is 1. How do we write it? Okay. So, so the quotient is written here. Okay. And the remainder is written as what? The numerator of the fraction, of the proper fraction, and the divisor is in the what? Denominator. So that is how we convert a improper form to mixed form. Likewise, if we take, I mean, all of the questions, now let's take third question, 2, 6 by 7. That is what? 12 upon 7. Now again, if you convert it, divide 12 by 7. Okay. So one time it will go, and what is the remainder? 5, and so 1 whole 5 by 7 is the mixed form. Next, if we see question 7, because likewise, I mean, all the questions are same. 11 into 4 by 7. Now, what is it? 44 by 7. Now, again, divide it how many times? 6 times. So, the question we write here, the whole part becomes the question. Okay, then what is the remainder? 2. So, 2 is the remainder, which goes in the numerator of the fraction, and the divisor becomes the denominator. So, 6 whole 2 by 7 is the mixed one. Likewise, we can do the rest. Okay, I'll take it the 10th question for you. 15 into 3 by 5 means what? So, we can simplify it further. Okay, this is 3 times, so that is 9. 9 can be, I mean, 9. Okay, next, moving on to question number 4. Shade one half of the circle in box A, half of the circles. Okay. In the second question, it is saying 2/3 of the triangles. Now, first of all, find total circle. Now, talking of this, half of the circle. Now, total circles are how many in the box? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 12. Total, there are 12. So, it is asking half of the circle. So, half of 12 is 6. So, we'll shade 6, 6 circles. Okay. Next, 2/3 of the triangles. Now, first of all, count it. How many triangles? In total, 9 triangles are there. So 2/3 of it will be 6. So again, shade 6 triangles. Okay. Now the 3/5 of the square in the. First of all, count it. How many uh, squares are there in this box? Total of 15 we can see. Okay. So 3/5 means what? 9. Shade it 9. Shade the 9 square boxes. Next, find half of question number 5. Find half of 1 by 1. We'll find out the first one. So half of 24 means 12. Likewise, half of, okay, this was A. This second, it is saying 2/3 of 18, which is of means multiplication 6 times 12 again. Likewise, we can do the rest. Okay. I'm doing C, 3/4 of, let's say, 36. The second part, so 4 9 times, that is 27. This is how we do. Next, question number 6. Question number 6, multiply and express as mixed uh, fraction. So 3 into, first question I'm taking, 3 into 5 whole 1 by 5. So 3 into 5 whole 1 by 5. First of all, you convert this mix to improper. That becomes what? 26 upon 5. The 26 into 3, we multiply it as we multiply, because the numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator multiplication of two fractions happen. Because I can write 3 as 3 upon 1. Okay. So 26 into 3 is 78 upon 5. Now divide, now since it is saying it is already in the simplest form. Okay. So in order to convert it to mixed form, divide 78 by 5. Okay. 15 times. 3 is the remainder. So quotient is written here 15, 3 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. This is what is the respective mixed form. Next, I'll take D part, 4 into 6 whole 1 by 3. Now again, just convert this to 6, 3, 19 upon 3. Okay, so first then multiply this fraction 19 into 3, 19 into 4, 76 upon 3. Now again we see this is in simplest form. So divide it 76 upon 75 we will take. We give what? 75. 1 is the remainder. So 25, 1 by 3 is the respective mixed form. Okay, so likewise we can do the rest. Okay, I'll do one F part 3 whole 2 by 5 into 8. Now, first of all, again, uh, write down this improper. So it will be 17 by 5 into 8. Now, 17 into 8, you open and multiply. Okay. How much? 136 upon 5. Okay. Now divide it again. This is in simplest form. So divide it. So 5 2 times. Okay, 10. 5 7 times is 35. Again, 1 is the remainder. So the respective mixed form is 27 1 by 5. Likewise, I can do the rest. So now coming to question 7. Find half of first. Okay, first question, half of 2 whole 3 by 4. First of all, convert this mix to an improper half of 2 whole 3 by 4. So what is the improper form? It is 11 by 4. So multiply it, so 11 by 8. Okay. Now, if you want, you can convert it to mixed form also. It will be what? 1 whole 3 by 8. Okay. Next, let's find out 5 by 8. B part, I mean 5 by 8 of 9 whole 2 by 3. So first of all, 5 by 8 into 9 whole 3 by 9 whole 2 by 3 is what? 27 and 29 upon 3. Okay. So multiply it. Okay. So you get 29 into 5 is 145 upon 24. Now this again is in simplest form. So write its mixed form, or if you want, you can write. If not, you can leave it. Okay. Next question number 8. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 by 5 of the water. So how much Vidya consumed? Vidya consumed 2 by 5 of what? 5, that is 2 liters. Next, Pratap consumed the remaining water. So Pratap, how much consumed? That is 5 minus 2. That is 3 liters. Pratap, how much water did Vidya and what fraction of the total quantity did Pratap drink? So 3 by 5th of total 5 liters. Pratap had. Okay. Next exercise. Moving on to the next exercise. 2.2. Exercise 2.2. Question 1. Find 1 by 4 of. Okay. Okay, so I will take, see, these questions are all similar types. Okay, so 1 by 4 of, I will take 3 by 5. Of means multiplication, so 1 by 4 into 3 by 5, that is 3 by 20, and this is in lowest form. Okay, likewise, we can do the rest. Okay, the second question, if I pick up 1 by 7 of, let's say I'll take 2 by 9 only, the first of 8. So it will be 2 upon 7, 9, 63, and it is in simplest form. Likewise, we do. Now, coming to question number 2, multiply and reduce to lowest form if possible. Okay, so question number 1, 2 by 3 into 2 whole 2 by 3. This is the question. So first of all, you convert this mix to what? And improper. So what is 3, 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 by 3. So multiply it. So 16 upon 9. So 16 upon 9 is already in what? In its lowest form. Because their HCF is what? 1. Next, question number 2. 2 by 7 into 7 by 9. So see here, what I can do here is that I can cross cancel it. Okay, I can factor out 7 and 7. So what is left is 2 by 9, and it is in simplest form. Likewise, we do rest. Okay. Question number 3. Multiply the following fractions. So first one, if you see 2 by 5 into 5 whole 1 by 4. So again, this process is same. The first, if there is a mixed fraction, convert it to improper form and then multiply it. And if it is in simplest form, bring it in simplest. Okay. So 2 by 5 into 5 whole 1 by 4. So that is 21 by 4. Okay. Now multiply it. Okay. And you can also see that you can factor out. Okay. Cross factor out 2 and 4 2 times. So that will be 21 by 10. Okay. And this is in lowest form now. Likewise, we can take let's take fourth part. Okay, 5 by 6 into 2 whole 3 by 7. So again, 5 by 6 into 14, and 14 plus 3 is 17. Okay, 17 by 7. Now you see there is no number which can be factored out in cross. Okay, so directly multiply it. 17 times 5 is how much? Multiply it. That is 85, and 6 times 7 is 42, and this is in lowest form. Okay. So this is how we do. Next, question number 4. Rest of the question from question 3, we can do it. Okay. Which is greater? Okay, 2 by 7. 2 by 7 of 3 by 4. So first find out 1 by 1. So 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 is what? Again, factor out, cross factor. So that will be 3 upon 14. And it is asking to compare with 3 by 5 or 5 by 8. 3 by 8. Now we know how to compare. So see here, if you remember, if you recall that if a two fractions have the same numerator, okay, obviously here both the fractions have same numerator, which is 3, okay, and whichever fraction has the greater denominator, that fraction is what? Less. Okay, why? Because it is being divided more with a greater number, so obviously the resultant will be less. Okay. So 3 by 8 is great. Next, the second one also we can do it on your own, the same man. Now, just read out this question. Sally plants 4 saplings in a row in her garden. The distance between two adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meters. Find the distance between the first and the last sapling. Sapling. Okay, Sally has planted 4 saplings in a row. So let's say she is planting like this. So these are the 4 plants in row she has. Okay. The distance between two adjacent, that means between two adjacent it is 3 by 4. That means between every two consecutive sapling, the distance is 3 by 4 meters. Now it is saying that find the distance between the first and the last. So this is if we number them first, second, third, and fourth. So if we number them, so what is the distance? So between first and fourth will be what? 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4, right? Or 3 times 3 by 4, that is 9 by 4 meters. Okay. Question 6. Lipika reads a book for this much hour every day. She reads the entire book in 6 days. How many hours in all were required by her to read the book? So for each day, how much hours she gives? Each day, one whole 3 by 4 hours. That means 7 by 4 hours a day. Okay. 7 by 4 hours a day. Okay. She reads the entire book in 6 days. So that means if she is giving 7 by 4 hours a day, that means how many hours? 7 by 4 of in a day we have 24 hours. Okay. Okay, just I mean 7 by 4 hours. Okay, a day. Now it is saying she reads the entire book in 6 days. So the total hours, kind of the total hours, that is 7 by 4 into 6. That is to factor out 2 and 2. That is 21 by 2 hours. Okay. You can convert it to mixed form also. That will be 10 1 by 2 hours. Next, question 7. A car runs 16 kilometer using 1 liter of petrol. Okay. That means what is the mileage? 16 kilometer per liter. Okay. For 1 kilometer, it is requiring, and for, you can write like this. In 1 liter, it is going what? 16 kilometers. How much distance will it cover using 2/3 of a liters of a petrol? Okay. So 2/3, 4 into, first of all, you convert this into 16, and then so 8 and 11 by 4 into 16, that is 4 times, so that is 44 kilometers. Okay. Question number 8, A part. It is saying provide the number. Okay. It is saying provide the number in the box such that dash uh, 2 by 3 into, okay, dash becomes over. So that means you see, what should I multiply so that 2 becomes 10? So 5. Again, what should I multiply because so that 3 becomes 30? 10. So that means what you will write in the box? 5 by 10. Next, this is first. Second one, the simplest form of the number obtained in above box will be what? 5 by 10 can be further simplified to 1 by 2. This is 10. Question B part. Provide the number in the box says that 3 by 5. So basically, you have to find equivalent, okay, not a equivalent fraction, a fraction, another fraction. Okay, so many might get confused that we are actually finding an equivalent fraction. No, we are not finding an equivalent fraction. We are finding another fraction, which when multiplied with the given fraction comes out the resultant given fraction. Okay, so now 3 has to be uh, multiplied so that the numerator in the resultant you see is 24, so obviously by 8, and if you see the denominator in the resultant is 75. That means 5 has to be multiplied with 15, right? Only then. So 8 by 15 should be in the box. And what is the simplest form? It is already in the simplest form. Okay, 8 by 15. Okay. Okay.